Good morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. This is Marie. So, let's see what opportunities we find in this market to trade today. Marie, how are you doing?
I am doing good. It's
Nice.
nice outside, it's nice and mild. Not good for the ring, but it's definitely good for the soul to get out
And
of
for
this
the
winter.
cold too. Like those colds are
Yes.
gonna be going away easier with this. If you warm up a
Nicer
bit.
weather.
But,
Yep, I like.
so, yeah.
Absolutely. And you? How are you doing, Dave?
Very good. Very good. Everything under control, and working here and there. So,
Here and there.
but
All
yeah.
the time.
All good. And I was taking a look at the market yesterday. I don't know if you saw everything went kind of back up, like Nvidia, PLTR, everything went up, and I didn't expect to see that. Like basically, it was a morning of shorts and an afternoon of longs. Though SPY didn't recuperate, like it recuperated, but it gave it away pretty much at the end of the day before the close. So it went just pretty much as red as it was previously. Like then it tried to recuperate again, but now it's going down again. So in the list, Marie, do you see anything that is new?
Nothing was new. I did see, like, I wasn't sure about Barclays, BCS, but finally, when we're looking at volume,
Yeah, I have 3 days showing up there.
it shows up, but when we're looking at volume, it doesn't even show up in the top 23. So, it seems to be, but you're right. It keeps, that's why, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, boy, not sure I want to touch that with the 10-foot pole. But
Yeah.
at
yeah.
least we checked it out, right? So that's our job, is to see what's going on there. But like for me, no. But when I'm looking at the tape, the interest, but yeah, that was the only one this morning.
Yeah, okay. So I noticed the financial is showing up more and more as the day go by. Like we start seeing like more banks like right now. Well, not banks, but like let's say holdings like NU holdings, and like BCS is also like a financial company. SoFi,
BBAI.
yeah. So all those things like they belong to the financial sector. Even Hood, that's is just a platform for trading. But like I'm gonna take a quick look at SPY and actually, if you want, you can begin with SPY and you can do your first and like we listen to you. So, what do you think about that?
For SPY, you mean?
Yeah, SPY.
Okay.
Where
So,
you see
well,
it going?
SPY, it bottomed up this morning. It's more like yesterday before 12. It bottomed down at 572.21 and then opened up at the right after at that same price. Now, when we're looking, it's really right now trading at the PCL at around 576.50, 59. How to comment on that? I'm in the 60 minutes right now. It's trading below both EMAs, the 50 and the 200, significantly under. So when I'm looking at 572, going there now, it's actually 4. Yesterday was a record drop from both markets. So how am I looking at that? Yeah, very difficult to evaluate. Let's go into just to see where if I'm going into even the weekly, I'm looking into the weekly, and there's, very difficult to even find.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like we just see more blood coming through the
Right.
through the field.
So what I do look, so if I'm looking at the weekly and I'm looking at the PCL, you're welcome, Dumbo. I'm looking at the PCL. It seems like if you go in the weekly and you look at the PCL,
It looks like if it should bounce from there.
exactly, right? So I'm trying to look or find a level where it would actually bounce. With what was said yesterday, because we did have the address of Mr. T. So Is it able to recuperate from there? It'll be, I don't know. Right now, we're such in an uncertain market with the tariffs that are being placed, as everybody know, on Mexico and on Canada, as well as China. The retaliation that comes from there, obviously the incredible financial impact this will have on trading, on the trades between countries. So yeah, it's hard. The way that I see it, it could bounce from there. Is it going to bounce from there? Oof. We've got news today, right? You said the Chicago PMI, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the service.
Okay.
ISM service PMI.
Okay, service PMI. So 576, is it able to bounce from there? Absolutely able to bounce from there. Will it bounce from there? Oof. Don't know. What do you see, Davey?
Yeah, like as you say, basically like a lot of uncertainty. Like yesterday, I was asking myself like why this thing is going up so much the way it went up. Maybe that's just some anticipation to the addressing of the Congress or whatever. But like if that's the case, today we're gonna just have more continuation toward the downside. But like as you say, like that weekly chart is looking very interesting for us to start looking a little bit more toward the upside. That's like this is previous support right here, like this 571, 572. I think it's very relevant. So are we gonna be bouncing from there? That's the question. Mm-hmm. And I actually gonna drop off a blue line there. Like I have a yellow line, but I'm gonna drop off a blue line just to see if we are attempting to go below there or not. But yeah, as you say, basically we're gonna need to wait. But the way it's looking now is toward the down. Mm-hmm. So let's see when you get to the 572 if he wants to just throw back up or what he wants to do. But yeah, and then we say about the list that we don't have much new things on the list. Like I see Rigetti is trading in a very high volume right now compared to the rest. But yeah, I'm gonna follow your list. So let's go. What you see in there and
well, Nvidia is the top guy again for today. Not by much though, because we've got IBIT that's right behind on its tail. So if we start with Nvidia, if we're looking at yesterday, if you remember when we were trading, is that Nvidia and SPY seem to have had a correlation. SPY with TQQ, of course. So when we're looking at Nvidia, I like that it's similar, where Nvidia is a little above the PCL right now, trading above the PCL. If we're looking at the tape, we've got 116 that's big. 116, which is practically the PCL, and yesterday's resistance when it did pull back, if we're looking at volumes of the candle, not the wicks. So 116 seems to be important here, and it is important as far as the orders that are there. What concerns me is the 115 that's almost 200 lots that's below that. So I did mark the 115, and the mark 15 was the pullback when the market, it was almost at the market close. The wick went to 115. I wouldn't like it to go lower than that. 114 doesn't seem to be very high. And then we've got 113 possibly to go to 113 at 332 as a lot, going down then incrementally at the dollar. So if we're looking at SPY interacting right now with the PCL, and we're looking at NVIDIA staying above the PCL, I kind of like what is happening right now, but we'd have to see at the market open.
Toward the upside, you decide to not mention it, or you're gonna
No. I'm looking at, and now if we're looking at the bid, the offer is being pulled significantly. Wow.
1850, between 18 and 1850, there is a relevant stacking right after, like
and 117
here.
Yeah, and
that's-
117.50, which is quite close to that. It's actually 117.50. We're looking at the 50 and the EMA, 50 EMA and the VWAP. So I am going to mark that there because you are correct. We have significant numbers on the upside that I just decided to walk away from. So yeah, the 118, and then you're correct, 118, 118.45, 118.50. So that seems to be a nice pull to the upside, and going up to 120. So
which 120 was there yesterday?
Mhm,
We were talking
mhm.
about that.
good memory. Yeah, I remember that too. So is that possible? Absolutely.
And the chart is very similar than SPY. Okay, I mean,
Over the piece, like dealing around the same, right?
yeah, but like the shape of the chart
Mhm.
is very similar to SPY. Like yes, it went all the way up like SPY, then he gave a lot away right before the close, and right now it's making that rounded top. So like that normally is a short setup, but like if you wanna take like it's like invert Copenhagen handle and things like that. But that will be yeah, basically yeah. The tape is suggesting like shorts from around 118 with 50 cents around there, and the double top or triple top that he put after like just for today has been at around 1880s. So like yeah, I can see this pushing a little bit and then flushing, but that's if that rounded top is gonna be making any sense.
Yep, I agree.
So and the RSI is quite low, so it's like it's bouncing, but it's not making higher lows. It's making like a kind of double bottom there, while the price just keep going down. So yeah, I'm clear with with NVDA for now.
Okay.
And yeah, what you have next?
Okay. IBID. So IBID is
Very like crazy what this thing did yesterday. It's like
right when we're looking at it, it's almost like you say it's
until lunch it was dead. Like
nothing.
right
And
after
then,
it boom boom boom
poof.
went like couple
So-
dollar up.
Absolutely. So when we're looking at, like you say, because it was quite dead yesterday. So when we're looking at yesterday, it closed. Well, the pullback, the lowest pullback was what? 49. 49, yeah, 49.11, and now it's at the top this morning, the pre-market 51.72. So I'm going to put that there because those seem to be important. Now, if we're looking at the tape, right now it's playing in a stack. So we've got a stack on both sides, though the biggest one, if we're looking at the
Tape is very crowded.
very, very crowded stacking, it's in a battle right now. So if we're looking at the largest into the bid, it's pretty much just going to go through right now at 92, 50.92. And then when we're looking at the offer, we're pretty much looking at 52, that is at 117, and then we've got 52.80, 53.60, 53.90, that's all around the 100, but with the largest one at 57.08. Holy cannoli. Where are we? 57.08. Okay, that's a little far, eh?
But I like you see it's there is some pushing around that 51. Like I know it's right there. By luck we are just watching it. But the sizes that are at those 51 are like huge. Like I mean,
Yeah, a good battle right now.
so
right?
if we push through that, I wouldn't see why we wouldn't go to 57 as you say. But like
Yeah, because
So
if
I
it
know
goes
it's very
through
far.
there, it's above the VWAP, right? So now it's what are we going to do at the VWAP? Yeah. So do you see it, if it does do that, do you see it as a long?
yeah, if we hold above that 51, I think I will be looking long for sure. But like he's giving it trouble for now. in any time frame that we look at it like that. Yeah, it's so heavy and they are stepping down. So that's concerning because they were at 51, now they are at 50.94. So 50.94, 50.91, and they keep stepping down. Are they just trying to scare people, or like it's the only line I'm gonna have in there for now? So, but yeah, the answer to your question is yes. If you hold above, it could be a very nice long.
Okay.
Yeah, Rigetti is the next, from what I see.
Well, we've got TQQ. I just went to Rigetti because I looked at TQQ quickly to see if we still had a similar correlation, and can you get a bigger similar correlation between TQQ and SPY? It's identical, literally identical at the moment. It is right under, so it is trading above. Yesterday was the same, just a little bit stronger. So above the PCL, it's interacting right now with the 50 EMA. It is under the VWAP, very similar setup, identical like we said. So now we've got 69.48. That seems to be large on the bid. And there is a stack between 69.55 to about 69.38. And then we've got another stack at 68. We do have a stack at 70 for the offer that goes to 70.12 about. So hard to read for that one, I find. I've put the level at around 70.09. It doesn't look strong. What do you see?
Yeah, it's like the same setup. So if I will be going short in something like SPY or Nvidia, this is also looking like that short. It's crowded, as you say there, like at around those 70.20, 70, between 70 and 70.20 is a very big stack. So, everything looking very similar there.
Mm-hmm.
Like 69.44, is it? Yeah, 69.44.
69.44.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's quite decent. So we can put that as a parameter there, but doesn't mean much yet. Not to me.
Not to you. Okay. So now we are Rigetti.
Okay.
So when we're looking at Rigetti, we've got a top this morning at 825. If we're looking at the tape to the offer, 825 definitely has a little stack there, and an interesting stack there into the offer, and that's on both tapes. When we're looking at the pullback, though, the biggest one to the bid, it's at 754, which, if I'm looking at I'm going even into... I'm into the 30 minutes, I'm into the 60 minutes, I'm not sure where that is coming from. Let's go to the day. 754, I'm not sure where that number is coming from, but it is a large at 754, 126 lot. But for me, Rigetti today seems to be one of the strongest stock. So it is trading above all levels. So right now it's trading above the PCL, it's trading above the 50 and the 200 EMA, and as well trading above the VWAP. It's got a strong RSI at the moment. Is it possible for it to go up to 825? Yes.
840 apparently?
Could be, absolutely, because, and then 840, we've got some numbers there too, and it could be 850 as well. So the biggest, though, to the offer is at 891. So that stock looks bullish to me. Where the entry would be a little bit less clear. So if I'm looking at the stack that is present at this moment for 775 up to 767 about, this is where, so it could be something that I am interested in at the pullback. I don't think though it's got enough momentum to get us there. So, but I would be interested in taking a little bite in Rigetti today. I like its strength. What do you think, Davey?
Yeah, looking interesting. Like it did the same move than the rest of the market. Though when it was pulling back to make that kind of rounded bottom, this took some acceleration here, and then it went sideways. So like I like the fact that it's broken compared to the rest. So, but I like the tape is not communicating a lot. It's just like you have those sizes here and there. But I'm almost sure that we're gonna have some interaction with that 754. So I would like to see the interaction with any of the sizes and then like see if it wants to really hold, because
Okay.
right now it's like kind of barcoding there. But yeah, so like now I'm gonna be looking at PLTR, but I kind of gonna let you alone.
That's exactly what I was looking at.
Oui, allô,
Hello, hello.
Allô, allô.
ça va bien?
Bien, et vous?
Très bien, très bien.
Bien, bien.
Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, that PLTR, as I say, let's go in PLTR. So for PLTR, the same thing, the same setup. We went up like crazy yesterday. Flush before the open, hold the EMA, but making that like kind of rounded bottom here. So Nvidia, like just to call out, Nvidia is already doing the move. So Nvidia is getting there ahead, which I like. So because it might be offering the short before the rest of the things. So, but if we hold above 18, no way Jose are gonna be shorting that, because like the best price for me to short will be 118. But if we hold above 118, this should be a long, because there is a decent stack between 118 and 118.50. So
For me, it would be the 117.50. So 117.50, we'll see how it's going to react, which is the VWAP. So
nice. Yeah,
if
it
it
makes
goes,
sense too.
yeah, and it's going to be there.
Yeah, but like it's wicking a lot there. So there's a lot of volatility around that price. So yeah. So just to take a look at the PLTR, sorry for bringing you back to NVDA, but basically like we have like literally there is a huge size at 90. Like I am trying to not look at the offer, but it's lighting up there. 90. There is a 470 lot at 90. It's the biggest on the tape for now. So, but then let's say I want to find something more in between. Let's say like closer to me. Which will be like 88. So at 88, we have 100 lot. So that makes sense. So yeah,
If it gets there.
yeah, those things are really based on the way that the tape is looking like, I want to find that spot, because like you see like 85 having only 53 lots. So, and it is holding. So now what will be that price? I think long from 85.90, 85.95, 85.95. It's that area around there. So, but if we hold that, so it's 84, 86, yeah. So, but like yeah, it might be a trap. I don't know. Like PLTR to you is looking like what on the tape? To me, it's looking like a long on the tape. Look at that 85.25 right
Yeah,
now.
I was just going
Just
to
show
say 85.25. From there, depending what it does, because look at that size at 500 lot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If he doesn't hold those two levels there, it's like
So I've got the same levels of you, 88 and 85. I had 85, but now it's 85.25. That's just huge. And we've got one at 90, right? So
market's open.
there we go. Have fun. Super pull back.
luck,
And
everybody.
Good luck, and Spy is just pulling back like nuts.
I have an order for going short on Nvidia, but I'm gonna be very disciplined, so no rush to get it. We get it when you want to get it.
There we go.
Yeah, it's just half of the size, so I wanna see it moving against me once you fill it up. PLTR, like you see, it was a trap. Yeah, PLTR was a trap. And now it's not gonna be holding there. Like there is no way that I can load up a bit on PLTR. But I wanna do that.
I took
Yeah,
a
let's
little
do
bit
that.
of a
Wrong tape. You.
So I took along, so right now we've got
Yeah.
Spy that's pushing. I took along of NVIDIA the VWAP, not a big position, but just a little bite. And I am going to reload if it does get to, and we'll see. I wasn't quick enough, I reloaded, but not at the price I wanted.
It will wake my order. I'm gonna be putting the order visible here. It really wake my order and it went without me. But now I'm just gonna be patient. I missed that trade, like literally it print 118, but it was so fast that it didn't get me.
Yep.
Come on. Okay, let's see if I can play NVIDIA the other way. Yeah, okay, let's see. Let's see if it wants to hold. If it doesn't hold, it's okay. I think I'm only gonna give it one shot at that one. That price action. Yeah. It was a trap. PLTR and like
My goodness.
yeah, yeah, it's I got Nvidia, but as I say, not that I believe in that trade. I'm just, that's a scalp trade just to get to the point that I want to short it. And I kind of don't like how it looks like, you know? Like, come on, okay, go for it. You know you want to do something super there. Yeah, I got myself out of there. Makes no sense. That thing is not working. So I'm gonna go the other way. And let's look at that tape for me to get the other way. Because, hey, if you're gonna get it right. 25, 18, 17, 25, 16. Like 116, 25, 116, 20. Okay, I got the short. It should work. That short should work.
What did you get?
Nvidia short.
I tried. So spice up the VWAP.
I add a little bit more to NVDA. Humor me, Nvidia. Oh yeah, no, it's like the way we like PLTR. They set up the trap and like it's in the in everything because it's like it's just visible. So like
Did you see the position on NVIDIA at 15? 150?
no, I didn't see it, but like I'm pretty sure we're gonna break through. Like butter. I have it. Yeah, I have it here, Mark. Yeah, like now it's 1,400 lot, and we're gonna pierce that like butter. You will see. I know I shouldn't be saying those things like that, but like, once you recognize the intentions of it of the trap,
My guy, I'm long from in NVIDIA, 115.35. We'll see.
okay. Understood, my guy.
With a tight stop loss, so it will print if it gets high.
Look at PLTR back to 82, 83 something, but like close to 82. What is SPY?
No, SPY is just
SPY's taking a break.
breather.
Oh, by the way, Zach, we have important news, I think.
Okay, what is it? Did you?
Service PMI.
Okay.
Come on, go to my target. There we go. There we go. We have to recognize when we have a bigger trade, and this is a bigger trade for NVDA. I don't think that price is gonna happen, the change of character, by any chance. No, look at that volume cramping up like nothing. So now we're gonna have a big print at that 1500, 1500, and then we have the stacking right there at the 1510, like they are front running them, thinking that it will bounce back up. It will bounce back up, but like it won't go too far. And there we go, just like that. Come on, a little shot. You haven't got there yet. You haven't got there yet. We know that. Evaluate market conditions.
It's repelling it.
Yeah, I guess that's a nice push. So like, you will see.
Market, so SPY's at the VWAP.
That's a pop. Come on, go for it, my guy. Go for it. Prove me wrong. It's a good trade. I have a good risk to reward ratio on that one.
SPY crossing VWAP.
Mm-hmm. it's gonna snap the VWAP. It's gonna get me out. Hey, wait for it. Wait for it. It's okay, I say. Volume, VGA. Come on, I know I can get a better price. Just right there. That should be okay. Killing me softly with this song. Killing me softly with love. No. Again. Hey.
I am printing, my guy.
I see that.
Yeah, like at 115 there was one of my range from yesterday, like a clear one.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
Very nice. Very nice.
Plus, if you go look yesterday, at the close there was a dip there.
Mm-hmm.
At the open there was a spike there.
Nice.
Okay, so SPY now is interacting with the 200 EMA. I'm gonna take some profit there.
Nice.
I was long on NVIDIA.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
I reshorted because in my head that shouldn't work, but like, if you get me out one more time, I'm gonna leave it quiet for a little bit longer. Like I'm gonna take a break of those shorts.
Mm-hmm.
But
SPY is still at the 200, still interacting. Okay. So you're gonna take a little bite out if I want to. Why not?
I took half on my NVIDIA.
perfect, my guy, perfect. Good behavior.
That run. And I was like 15 cents from getting the PLTR long too.
I'm
Yeah,
in
right.
PLTR long.
Yeah, like the PLTI is going crazy right now.
Yep.
I think it was a better long than NVIDIA.
PLTR?
Yeah, it was like more, like it went higher.
Mm-hmm.
SPY is still around the 200.
So I say if this trade doesn't work, I'm gonna take a break on the shorts. Like IBIT is right now going the way we wanna see it going. IBIT, upside.
Okay.
So doing good. Like IBIT, I just didn't act fast enough. The VWAP was a good buy for sure.
You bought IBIT?
No, I was going to, but like I didn't act fast enough. So
It was under,
like
it was at 46 at one point.
yeah, like it had a big like this level here is huge. Actually, it's printing back down. If anybody's interested, like I will be interested to go long. I just went long. I went short the PLTR now, so I just wanna. I don't wanna take more trades now. I'm gonna wait because Nvidia did poorly, but I think Nvidia is a big trade. It's just like it's the trap. When they do that trap, like the people that got trapped here, they are still trapped in there, and like it's just an opportunity to short the pops of it. Like it popped to the VWAP, short it. But that's if I am right. If I'm wrong, that's why I say if I am wrong in this short, they're gonna walk away and leave it quiet. Because hey, market was strong yesterday. Why wouldn't be strong today again? Like if the strength is really there. let's get advantage of that, and that's what you guys are doing. Like you guys are
Trying
doing
to,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So the market's pulling back, so SPY's pulling back market. Just watching the tape on PLTR.
trying to add to PLTR
To add to the short.
to the short. Yeah.
Look at those wicks.
Yeah, it's very
It's
nasty.
insane. SPY is making wicks that are insane. Come on.
Come on, PLTR, give me the offer. Doesn't want like doesn't want to give me more shares.
No.
No.
Okay, so SPY right now is going to be very close to the VWAP. Okay, NVIDIA got me out because I was breaking even.
Do you understand why I say Nvidia is a big trade? And PLTR too for the shorts. It's just like does that make any sense what I say that to you
Yeah.
guys or not? It's like what was the trap? Like you hear me saying like, oof, there is a big size at 90. And I couldn't focus into something else than the big size at 90 on PLTR when I was looking at the tape. And then Nvidia did the same thing, but before that, Nvidia did the same thing between 118 and 1850. And what you see, like by the penny, it print 118. The high of today after the market open was 118.00. So the selling that is going on in there is huge. So like, and like you hear me saying like, oh, PLTR tape looks like a long. And then you got that big flush, like that could be just to shake out people if I am wrong, but if it was a legit trap, like it's called long trap. So if it was legit, Nvidia should be breaking the low, which right now is 115. And like, well, if you go back to my setup, what do you have here? My setup. The one that I don't know how to call. It did a nice flush, did a push back up, unable to break it. Hey, when I'm wrong, when we go out of that trend line. If we go out of that trend line, like, walk away, my guy, you're wrong. And then you have PLTR. What PLTR did? Exactly the same. So why would I trust one less than the other? Well, like, sometimes stocks are like those two, one day one is stronger than the other and they flip back and forth. But yeah, if you see I wanted to add, I have my adding for Nvidia, no, for PLTR at 85.01, and it's like, no, you're not getting more shares. So I'm gonna have to trim. I don't have a choice. It's just because I took a couple of losses. I have to trim Nvidia. So do I want to do it after or before the break? I should be doing it now. So let's see. Do a little push and I'm gonna take it. This is Nvidia. This is Nvidia. Okay, we are correct. Okay, and there we go. There we go. Let it go. Let it go. I hope we don't have that fishy fishy shape today again because like that's
Yeah, that's brutal.
very annoying.
That's brutal. The fishtail, brutal.
Hmm. Spy is looking long. Okay, I moved um my entry on PLTR. Like I did it manually, and I put the stop loss at what the regular trade is for me, which is 50 cents. Yeah, a little bit less than that. Nvidia trying to go higher.
So I went in PLTR.
Yeah.
Long.
Nice. Okay, Spy is going fast and furious right now.
Mm-hmm. Not 10, right?
No, it's not 10 yet.
What a wick. What a wick.
Yeah, in PLTR it seems to be wrong, but I just moved my stop loss to the technical level.
Here we go. Money talk.
Yeah.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
PLTR took some out of the position at the VWAP. Spy is allergic to the VWAP. Spy is allergic to the VWAP.
Do you see the reaction on the trend line here for Nvidia? You went there,
Oh my god, dead on.
dead on. Exactly.
Dead on.
So
Dead on.
it's like, of course, like this is doing that fishy thing again as we take, but I should be able to survive. PLTR is the one that is scaring me a little bit more. Well, scaring me. I say it's only a trade, but like, it's
Quite congested, eh? Congested?
my nose or the price.
Your nose.
Yeah. Yeah, like every morning I have to put the menthol here because I couldn't breathe by my nose. But yeah, hopefully now with a little warm up, it's gonna be better.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that. You don't do that and then come all the way back up. PLTR is way stronger than Nvidia.
Agreed.
Patient, my guy, patient.
Okay, so SPY wick, a big wick, but is interacting with the PCL. What a wick. Jeez, Louise. Let's go.
Come on, go for it.
Wow, SPY just went to the floor.
Ay, ay, ay. And I say it was looking long, so let's see.
I'm telling you, right now it's like
Yeah.
we don't have levels. We don't like. It's just crazy.
So
And
let's
the way everything is so volatile.
Nvidia, there we go, Nvidia. There we go. That's what you wanted to do. And go for it. There we go. We'll ring the bell.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
I think the news is gonna be bad.
What?
I think the news is gonna be bad.
You're probably right on the one, my guy.
I think that's the.
Anticipation that we're seeing?
Actually, man, you are gold. Like, and thanks for mentioning that thing. Like,
I'm not trading.
yeah, no, like, no, I'm gonna put my stops at break even on Nvidia, and yeah, so break even on Nvidia, break even on PLTR. We only have 3 minutes. And I don't feel happy about putting it on PLTR, but like, yeah, because PLTR I have a lot of room to do a lot of things. So with PLTR, I'm gonna start trimming PLTR too.
I'm gonna tell you guys when the news comes out.
Thank you.
you.
I'm sure we said this before, but it's nice to have you on board there, Zach.
Very nice, yeah.
Pleasure for me to.
Yay.
Always bringing value too.
Exactly, exactly.
As I said, I didn't want to put my break even on PLTR, and I did it. Now it's gonna get me out and then it may work, but hey, let's be disciplined. So
So SPY is going through, we said 575.93 was a, it just went through that and seems to be, so I've got
Hey,
my charts.
I move it. Yeah,
You moved your
I
stop
move
loss?
just in PLTR, but I have hands on the wheel. It's just like my original stop loss was very good, so I think even with the news you shouldn't get there. So I just don't wanna miss the trade. Twenty seconds. Oof, there we go. He got me out.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Nvidia got me out as well, so
I
Yeah.
guess it speaks for itself.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if
So,
you saw the number already, but like I'm still going the same direction. I just gonna
the
wait.
PMI actual is 53.5. Consensus was 52.6.
Okay.
I thought PMI was price manufacturer index. So the price manufacturer index is higher.
Mhm.
It's better. No, I mean?
Yeah.
What a candle. I almost entered Nvidia before the news, but it was a bit of a gamble. You don't know.
It's funny because I didn't expect that number to move the market that much.
Yeah, I remember, you said that.
So let's see. Not the best price, that's a for sure.
I'm pretty sure that number is not good when it's higher. Maybe they were expecting high.
85.90. Okay, I'm considering the long on PLTR. What do you guys have?
Long PLTR.
Long PLTR. Oof. I'm glad that we took Nvidia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's trying to go higher.
So at PMI higher than 50 indicate an expansion in activities. Under 50 in contraction. So at higher PMI, service PMI is better. So that number is better than expected.
Okay. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's the number that they. But I don't know if it's because that one is only service, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But for the global PMI, is the one that like if it's below 48, it's not good, and about 52 is like we are growing. I managed to retake the two shorts, not necessarily at the best price, but
Be careful with PLTR.
yeah, in PLTR and smaller. What even Nvidia is right now trying to go back up. Okay, Nvidia is gonna get me out probably.
Okay, so now we've got SPY that's interacting with the 200 EMA. The same time as PLTR is interacting with the 200 EMA. What about NVIDIA? Let me guess. NVIDIA is interacting with it? No, way below, way below.
Yeah, I don't know why Nvidia is more weak than the rest of the thing. You know what? I'm gonna hold those trades right there, and like, if they don't work, I'm gonna check something else, or the same, but like maybe another direction. Right now, I know it's not that clear what it wants to do. Though PLTR is, yeah, it's,
Okay, so now we've got SPY that seem to be crossing the 200, and PLTR is going kaboom.
yeah. Hey, PLTR. I'm gonna get me out very soon.
Nvidia is showing somewhat of a strength, but not much. Okay, so PLTR, if we're looking at the tape, we've got 87.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be a big position. 88 as well, and going up to 90.
Yeah, your target is 90. If we hold there, Dumbo tranquilo. Hey.
Calmate, good.
Yeah, PLTR right now is flying.
So we've got 87, that's huge.
SPY.
I might take a little profit there at 87. SPY is still interacting with the 200 EMA. Seems to be wanting to cross it. Let's go to 87 PLTR so I can take a little bite. A little bit of profit there, trim it. As Davey says, I like that term. And yes, we will.
Nice.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Out of all my trades, so
We've got 88 now, so we've got SPY that's just crossing and losing all levels. It's above the 200 right now, clearly above the 200. Okay, we've got the offer being pulled on PLTR.
Yeah, I know it's risky, but I'm short in Nvidia.
yeah, like it's almost the right move, I think, but I don't know.
I would be short in PLTR too, but I'm gonna focus on. Chinese stocks are up a lot.
What did you say?
Chinese is
Chinese stocks,
Chinese stock.
like Baba 5.6,
Wait,
Baidu 3.6, JD4. Let's go Nvidia.
Yeah, I think Nvidia you're totally correct, but
But like, it seems too obvious that a triple top would go down, but like, usually when they touch 3 times, they go above. But yeah, so maybe we'll stay in that range.
which one are you talking about?
Nvidia, you see like it did triple top.
Like the 17?
Yeah, like 17, yeah, around there.
Mm-hmm.
So, it seems too obvious to short it there for it to work.
Yeah, like it's funny because I was still noticing, I wasn't counting that, but yeah.
there we go. Okay, come on. Come on.
You're long, Marie.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
long
she's
on
okay.
PLTR. So I was worried about the 8650. That was a big level there at 8650. We definitely found some buyers there. I don't want to lose 8650. It should bounce back, and it does correspond with SPY that is interacting right now with there we go, and we're losing it. So it needs to reprint very, very quickly.
There's a big wick on SPY, so maybe it will hold.
Exactly. So it can fill that up, right? So looking at both levels. Okay, come on. Okay.
I think that time if Nvidia goes down, it can break the 115.
I have not seen that kind of spread on PLTR. And there it goes.
Nvidia do very well. Yeah. I think that kind of day worked really well with my strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Because LTR and Nvidia are respecting the range like pretty good.
Nice. I kind of don't like that they are bouncing from
Oh, it's insane.
a technical level, but hey,
Yeah, like 116 on Nvidia.
What a week on SPY.
Oh, it's choppy as hell.
yeah.
That's mental.
But it's funny because one of the reasons why I was looking to flip long is because the SPY, like, you see, this is the opening high, like, and it was trading above there for a couple of minutes. So it's like, hey, you should hold there, but it's looking very ugly.
Nvidia, break 116.
Like, I don't know why Nvidia. I wouldn't see why Nvidia wouldn't trade at around 113 today.
I'll take that at 115. Wait. I'll break it.
And if you manage to be alone,
Mm-hmm. It's alone.
if it is alone, I have to say it's not clear enough. Like, it's hard to trade to identify what it is.
Which one? NVIDIA?
In all of them, even in the
Yeah.
SPY,
So choppy.
because of the choppiness of it. Yeah, like, I mean, draw any trend line that you had before. It's broken now,
Everything is.
and it's broken in both directions.
Correct. See? Same. Look.
Yeah.
Boom,
yeah.
boom.
broke. Like that was the setup you took yesterday. You remember?
And I
And
kept
now-
go- and
and
look
now
when
it's
I went
going
right
right.
and breaking on both sides. So yeah,
So-
you're right. Mental. Spy pulling back to the VWAP.
Yeah. So I'm getting a headache at the same time today.
I wonder why. Jeez.
Like I think it was about this time that I see it yesterday. It's like oof.
Yeah, nice. Greg don't want Steam and video.
There is a high probability that this thing is gonna break even the low of the day. But
Oh jeez. Look
I
at
know.
Spy. Look at Spy.
I'm watching it. It's actually the one we have in the main chart. It's like
Look at Spy.
how do you say? Killing me softly with this song.
Brutal.
I think that we should put an alarm, and between 9:45 and 10:30 you go and take a snack, and you come back and okay, now it's a clear short, because then you see like what is going on. But like,
I don't think
You
I
take a nap.
yeah, you take,
take
a
a
nap.
nap.
Exactly.
There we go. There we go. There we go. I like that. I like that.
But at the same time, I have to say I'm faulty today because like I mean like I have seen my like the point where I'm supposed to be taking partial and I decide not to. And
I should have completely got out.
That's not good. That's not good, my guy.
I'm taking off.
I will be too very soon. Like
Boys, ring the bell.
Woohoo!
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
we're gonna get rid of the penguin for next week. We're gonna change it for something else.
Okay.
Put your dog in there. Dumbo.
Yeah, Dumbo is like I have a dog that is this one, but
Yeah.
here
Do that with your dog.
with Dumbo.
Yeah, we're talking about you, Dumbo. You're so cute.
Come on, Spy, do what you're thing today. You know, like we are paying Terra for
Okay,
you and
so
things
now
like that.
Spy's at the PCL, so let's watch out. The position at 115 now on Nvidia is quite lower, right? It's not as big.
Sorry, what did you say?
Position at 115 on Nvidia is not as big, and Spy's
No.
interacting with the PCL. So yeah, he really brought back down this.
Like you hold until you don't hold, and what we do when we don't hold anymore. But like at 15, I have to take partial because now I'm concerned that this will be the highest peak, and then it's
Okay.
like a higher high here. I would be concerned about a higher high around there.
Okay.
So in NVDA, I'm gonna be dropping off a BDA in order to take a partial. I think I don't even have time to do it. Maybe I'm gonna
So
have
I'm
to
looking
do
at
manually.
PLTR right now at 85, 25, which is the VWAP,
Mhm.
and see how it's going to react.
You know what?
there.
I'm gonna be partialing. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be partialing PLTR, and I'm gonna leave NVIDIA to do whatever it wants to do. So I won't say a bad word there. Sorry about that.
Just be careful, NVIDIA is wicking a lot. Like Hammer Tendo.
Yeah. Nvidia Savage. Come on.
I think it's gonna be rangy for Nvidia. Like, I don't think it will break.
The problem is that SPY, like
If
usually,
SPY continue, maybe it will break.
and SPY
SPY is
is very close
continuing.
to break the ORB low, the OR low,
Where is the OR?
opening range low. Like because if you say ORB, you say opening breakout.
So SPY is wicking and interacting with the PCL. Is it going to fill that wick? Looks like it wants to. So now PLTR is 85.25, which is, and it's losing.
15.
There we go.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
I don't know why I feel.
Good job!
Break the low. Break the low.
Lately, I have been feeling so much pleasure when I press that button that it's like I don't get it. It's like,
It's been very challenging, right? So
Yeah,
when you got a good trade, it's like woo woo. Okay, so now is SPY gonna make a new low?
you see Nvidia there? That's the like from that blue line. As like you use just parameter like VWAP, blue line, whatever. Like, but this is the lower high that I am concerned about. You see, the same thing that it was doing at the VWAP yesterday. But like, yeah, that's why I say I should be taking partial there. But what I'm gonna do, like because I am red yet, I'm gonna be paying the red with PLTR, and I'm gonna see if Nvidia really wanna go to that 113, which, as I say, I don't see why not. And yeah, different management, but like, hey, it should work. Like if I just take PLTR there and green, and then
It
I
goes to
can,
113. I have like, I have 4 R's just on half of my position.
very nice.
Oh la la.
Yeah, you see that? Aye, aye, aye. Long nails.
I got out.
I got in.
Long? Hey. Oh, you guys are not joking about it.
So my guy, 11 R's in 3 days.
Good job. Woo!
That's my guy.
I love it.
What?
I love when you guys say that. Hey, my guy. That's my guy. Okay, so what the heck happened with SPY? So it did not make a new low. It just wicked it, not even close to a new low, and now it's popping. Aye, puppy.
So about that.
I went back into long in PLTR. I'm not sure that I feel very confident about that, but tape
About that
seems
trading
to-
psychology we always talk about. Look at SPY. And what is the trading psychology related here? Like that I want to mention specifically. This is the opening range. So like this is at 10, so this doesn't count. We can say it's just those two yellow lines. And let's say I'm gonna make it square like that. We went here on top, and I say here, I wanna look long because it was handling this like as if like hey, it's trading above. Let's go for it. But you see by how much he traded above here.
Yeah, what, 3 cents?
Yeah, like, but you don't have to be precise. Just compare it with this, and compare it with this. So, who is more afraid here, or who is more in control? The downside or the upside? Exactly. So, while you guys went out, I just moved my stop loss to break even. Like, I say I want to be like it doesn't mean I'm right by any stretch of the imagination. It's just like the outcome is gonna be different based on that.
Mm-hmm.
But some days it's gonna work, some days it's not working. But like in here, to me, sellers are still under control. The one that really bottomed it at that 84.63 was PLTR, but Nvidia didn't bottom it. Like, just remember how many times we saw that setup, like 2 years ago. How many times did we see that setup and we took it long because we thought that that thing was gonna be a long.
Well,
And then you put your stop loss below the break, the low of the day, and it got you. 90% of the time, it got you.
I'm going to be honest, Davey. For me to remember that setup 2 years ago, no. But definitely good job to remember that one. No.
Well, like
I emptied.
it's the pain of how many times it didn't work.
That's what you remembered. Makes sense.
That's why when I remember those things, it's when I tell you, well, right now I'm at the other side of the trade. Because I remember 90% of the time the trade didn't working in that matter. If now I feel that I am at the other side, psychology wise, based to that, it's like, let's take advantage of that. Like basically, Nvidia here. Oh yeah, it's a long. Look how it's bouncing back up. A stop loss right below the low of the day. It never worked because it always go and get you there. There was one day that it worked and you were happy and blah blah blah, but that was one day. That's an exception. So now, when I was wanting to go long in the past here, now I want to take partial here and hold the rest for whatever I want to do. So it's just very counterintuitive, I guess.
I agree with you. Very counter.
It's incredible that psychology can be flipped too. Like that way. I think I'm gonna be partially more of PLTR. Once you make like a lower low, just around there, just to be. There we go. This is PLTR. Yeah, this is PLTR. Oof, Nvidia is going higher.
Same with
Um,
SPY.
the SPY is not going higher. At least not in the 1 minute. I have a different, like this a one, that's a five, that's a one. And in the one it's having trouble. Patient. Be patient.
Got a lot of buyers at 85 for PLTR.
It's funny because they like the strength. Well, you know, it's still PLTR is stronger by a lot. I was feeling that it flipped, but it's not like that. It's not real. It's, why should you go there? Dumbo. Wow, very tricky. Very tricky. Like we have been hammering that VWAP for the last 20 minutes. What 20 minutes? More than that.
You mean for PLTR?
Nvidia?
Okay,
both of
PLTR,
them.
both,
PLTR
because
the 15,
I've been
Nvidia longer.
I was gonna say it's just, that's what I'm trading. So
Ooh, I think the SAC.
nice. Oh! Come on.
I think SAC is gonna be right at the end of the day because like look at SPY. SPY went and like right now it's fighting with the opening price, literally with the opening price, but it didn't broke lower neither. Like SPY and Nvidia looks very similar.
Yeah, like look, if you take Nvidia, you
Mhm.
put two range on the ups and down.
Nvidia. Yeah,
Since 940,
yeah.
okay, it's in a range. Again, you could buy the bottom and sell the top, and buy the bottom. And
Yeah, Nvidia's gonna get me out. Probably PLTR too. I'm breaking even in both trades, so I just have to make sure.
Okay, so SPY now is at the PCL.
It's funny, the time goes slower today.
Hmm?
I feel the time is slower today. Like
Yeah,
the-
because it's so difficult.
it's-
Yesterday was a whole lot easier.
like yesterday,
Today
you look
is-
at the clock, oops, 11. Like now it's still 10:30.
Right? Tell me that Einstein wasn't right, eh? Whew. Talk about time being relative. Oof, oof, oof. Time, space, time.
Yeah, I was going to say it, but then I say it's okay.
Yeah.
You can shut up and.
Nah, see, you didn't need to. It's space time. It's fun. But when he said his statement initially, he said just time is relative, but then he linked it to space time. Ay, ay. It's getting. So SPY now. So SPY seems to have a little bit more strength on the RSI, but oi puppy. Painful, painful, painful. I went long at 85 on PLTR and then added to my second level, which was 85.25. But now, what am I going to do? It's interacting now with the 200 EMA. I'm looking at the tape. It seems like 87 still that mark, but last time it was a mark as well. Was I disciplined enough? I'm gonna put I'm really gonna pay attention to PLTR right now. I've got a good price. I've got a nice position.
It's funny because when you look at the print, there is a lot of print coming out of the bid and the offer.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you think that we are the only one that are getting crazy with those price action, like just look at the print. Like when
It's crazy.
when it's in both direction like that, it's like oof.
Like I said,
Most
PLTR.
of the people are as confused as us
Exactly.
right now.
Exactly. And that's why my statement before is that PLTR usually does not have that kind of spread. The spread can go like of 2 cents up to 10 cents. Like that.
Where did you see that? In PLTR?
In PLTR. The spread.
Yeah,
Like, that's crazy. For me, that's crazy. I've never seen PLTR is usually a spread of, 2, 3, 4. There you go. When 6, the spread went 6.
it's funny because I see that now it's averaging 4. Most of the time I look at 4, 5. Yeah, 4, 5. That's very high.
Hey, for sure. For PLTR, are you kidding me? PLTR, I used to not like trading it because it was like watching water boil. And now, it's
Yeah,
so
I see
volatile.
spike to 6. And it's not moving yet. When it moves, is that it's gonna go to 10. I'm pretty sure that's what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm looking at the spread. I'm looking at, and then all of a sudden, boom, kaboom, it takes off. So now, yeah, spread of 5, spread of 6. There we go. It's incroyable. Incroyable. So now SPY is at the VWAP. That's important. We know that it's at the 50 EMA as well. Check the spike on that one. Insane spike.
Yeah, Nvidia. It's almost for sure that it's gonna get me out. As I say, I'm breaking even on Nvidia. It's just like I don't have the best stop loss because right now my entry is at 1652, and because it is technical, it can get me out and then move. So if I don't move it, it's okay. I didn't move it, and I won't move it.
Okay, what's happening now? Jeez. What is happening?
Yeah, so Nvidia got me out. Let's see if I can get
Okay,
17.
so now we've got SPY that went through. VWAP went through and completely lost the 50 EMA. What is it going to do now? Your guess is as good as mine.
So I put an order at 17 on Nvidia.
Okay, I like that PLTR is printing 86, holding 86. Again, the spread. Oh, it freaks me out on PLTR, come on. You can see that kind of spread maybe on NVIDIA sometimes, but PLTR, no. Jeez. Okay, so now we've got an RSI that's crazy on SPY. Crazy on SPY. Keeps just climbing and climbing. Are you finally going to print 87 and break that trend line that I've got going in PLTR? And Marie, are you going to be able to take some profit and get out of PLTR where you should be and not go dreaming with your pink colored glasses? Because I left a lot of money on the table today because of my pink colored glasses.
Myself too.
Boo. Oh yeah, it's gonna go.
For different reasons, but yeah.
Yeah, you had blue colored glasses.
Zach, what do you have?
I'm just waiting. I don't think I'll trade anymore. Like,
Hey,
in a good day and copy.
understood.
But definitely, I would take Nvidia at 170.
Short?
Sure. Like, based on my strategy, I would.
Okay. Sorry, I have an order. I have my water. It's just like it's not working.
Because I haven't used mine yet, so I'm still on my coffee.
Let's see.
El placer es mío.
it's okay.
SPY at the VWAP.
Like
It needs to bounce the VWAP or I'm out of PLTR. Bounce the VWAP.
Oh,
Not
PLTR.
reject it. Bounce it. Because when SPY rejects the VWAP, PLTR just goes. I'm $1 in, so I'm very happy, but
I think Nvidia won't offer the 17. Yeah, Spy's being funny there.
yeah, right there. Still at the VWAP though, so. But I really need to pay attention on both because.
I went Nvidia. I went Nvidia short. If you go 17.05, 117.05, I'm gonna be out. It's and like wrong interpretation for me there. Like I mean, like yes, it may work anyways, but the wrong interpretation was I was looking at the 5-minute candle, not at the one, and I read the volume as that volume that I want to go in, but it wasn't the right. It was the right call apparently. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, definitely looking at a chart that was not the chart I had to look at. Killing me softly with this song. Killing me softly with love.
Okay, so SPY's re-interacting with the VWAP. PLTR
That's
reprinted
very nasty.
86. That's not. Look at the wick.
Very nasty of Spy.
It's $1 wick. Same with PLTR. It's almost like 50
But
cents.
I don't know. You're going long.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're long. That's it. Yeah, like
Finally. Hi.
shaking people at the
Come
top,
on.
shaking people at the bottom.
Oh no, I'm in. Oh no, I'm out. Oh no, I'm in. And again, I know I keep repeating myself, but the spread. Shush.
Las que viví con ella. So, any of you guys have a story to tell? A joke, something to.
Well, you're usually good for those.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you remember those and you do good jokes.
I appreciate your appreciation for my jokes.
Yeah, not everybody has your my appreciation for the
Yeah.
joke. Okay, SPY's re-entering. Okay, react. Oh, that is nasty. Oh, SPY. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Happy for me, but nasty.
A lot of nice print there for the long.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Happy for me, but nasty.
Like from the how you call Congress address,
Congress address. Yeah.
Yeah.
The T-man.
the economic community. So I just like perceive it just as distraction for all the things that are going on in the economy, and that's not good. That's normally not good.
Yep.
Like something we have here a lot is the market doesn't work good. It doesn't deal good with uncertainty. So
Of course, right? It flutters everything. Look at the wicks on SPY. $1 wick.
though I didn't expect it to be very rangy, I have to say. Encima de una estrella, sin poderla alcanzar. Tererere, tererere.
SPY is above the VWAP. It does have a good RSI. But what a wick. What a wick. What a wick.
Y olore va a llover. Más que viví con ella.
Is that a smoke?
I don't know. Because if I say yes, then it's gonna do exactly the opposite. You know, it will be very interesting to see. Like you see how in human time, like let's say, like, hey, I'm sorry, like we have been just watching this for too long, and like we are kind of bored. So I think we have the time to do this analysis. So or to talk about it. It's just like, and you were talking about how time is very relative, and we were talking about how, hey, look how slow the time have been. Like it's just 10, only 18 minutes from the time that we mentioned that thing, even less, 15. So, but basically, it's like you see how from a human perspective, how to watch this for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, it's like an eternity, especially when it's not doing much. Because if it's flushing, it's the opposite. You have the opposite feeling that the time is advancing very fast. But what I'm
Flush.
saying here, or the point that I think it will be very interesting, is like, maybe we did, like maybe somebody did this already, is that, or what do you think about it? Like, feel free to say anything about it. So it's like, do you think that, let's say, for human being, this time is very long, but do you think that the market behavior equates, like, put into the equation the fact that for a human being to watch 30-minute time, like the price doing nothing, is you put it on this mode where you are bored, you are more prompt to do mistakes because you are just waiting for something to happen, and like some people jump, some people don't jump, but most of the people will jump. But what I mean is, do you think that the market put that into an equation, or
Takes it in consideration, you mean?
yeah, like it's like, like let's say all those software that buy a lot and like that they have like a very specific pattern. Do you think that they will say like, oh, like if we keep the price quiet for 30 minutes, people are gonna be coming and they're gonna be buying at this bottom because this makes sense. Then we do like the shakeout move where you get wick out of the position, and like, but it equate that you were already tilted because you were watching the price action for 30 minutes, and then you say, you know what, now let's do this. And I'm like,
Holy cannoli.
so
I wonder, really?
that will be very interesting.
It could be interesting, and what you're offering as a possibility or as a strategy, it could be interesting. I don't think though that it's typical, and I don't know how many times because obviously I'm quite new at trading. You know, I don't have 10 years under my belt here. I don't know how. Get me out. I do not know how often that this kind of incredible volatility and uncertainty.
Well, during Donald Trump government, the last one, it was full on
Okay.
from the beginning.
I wasn't
To the,
trading
yeah,
then.
no, yeah, from the beginning to the, like, yeah. But sorry, I didn't.
So
want to
no, no,
interrupt
no.
you.
I think that's really good because you've answered my question. So during Donald Trump reign,
I wasn't trading either. Like, but
Okay.
I like many people talk about it.
okay,
Like I think in this
Here
channel
goes
you and I
the-
follow sometimes, like they were talking about that less than
Yeah.
2 days ago. How like it was like as you see, like before they were looking for when Jay Powell is gonna be talking, now they look for when Donald Trump is talking. So and like your brother, like he always tell me like it was good because like you were able just waiting for him to say something, and then you wait for him to say the opposite about the same thing. So like volatility wise is like so. But yeah, so like what value does this have for us as traders? Like I'm gonna explain this a little bit easy. Like let's say Zach and I were seeing, like Zach was the one that called it out, that there is at around 117 there is a triple top, and we see this price action here during the pre-market that was sideways.
okay,
So if you took the short somewhere around 117 here, our psychology as human say like, oh, it can break it easier
okay,
because it's just like the price is no, like the market know that there is people just getting short at that price and it will break them off or not. But what I have noticed sometimes is that sometimes you draw a trend line and the trend line is valid for such a long time, then of course any human being looking at it is gonna get crazy. But what I mean is like most of the time it does respect it. So if it does respect it, that means that like the human psychology of this can break very easy is kind of useless. Like it's actually preventing you from holding a trade for longer because you were like all
You're
this
not
move
sure.
that happened even inside the trend is saying, ooh, it's gonna reverse, but it's like
okay. I just want to point out for whoever has short is that SPY did not do. So SPY is doing a Christmas tree or the fishtail or whatever that's what we can say, but it did not make a lower low. So, and it is re-entering the VWAP again. So what is it going to do there? What the heck is going on?
Yeah, to come back to your point, Dewey, like, let's say before I was seeing a double top, and I was like, oh, easy, I'm gonna short the next touch. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna short the triple top. And a lot of the time I get stepped out because people manipulate it. Like, so today I found it like, find it. Like, why wouldn't everyone short at the top? You know what I mean? Like it's too easy actually. Like
Yeah.
too easy to manipulate. So I don't know why it didn't break it. That's,
So based on that, like what you say is like it shouldn't shake out.
it should shake people out, but it didn't today.
Okay. So yeah, you see.
Like I took the short, but like usually that short would get me out and move in my favor.
yeah,
But it worked.
That's exactly what we are talking. So, yeah, but like,
Really weird. I rewent a PLTR, and you know what? Right there, I'm not leaving any on the table.
Here we go.
BS
Money
for you.
talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Okay.
He's doing that fishy thing.
Okay, so now we've got Spy again at the VWAP. Yeah, Spy's a full-on fishtail. As far as when we're looking at PLTR, it's whatever it wants to be, but it's nothing. And when we're looking at Spy, again, RSI. You know what? It's been a while. I haven't checked the VIX. 23? What?
Yeah,
I would have never guessed that.
yeah.
I would not have guessed 23. Not the way the market's behaving. I would have said maybe 13, 14, but 23.
Yeah, like check when was last time that we actually I'm gonna check. When was last time that we were at 13? Oof. Like if we go in the daily here, we were at 13 last time. No, 15, that's 15. So 13. It was
December.
December. Yeah.
What is your problem? Okay, Spy's doing a cute little push there.
Yeah.
RSI climbing on Spy.
Ooh la la.
Another wick on Spy.
Just a fantasía. Más que vivir con ella. Spy shouldn't go higher. Like it shouldn't even make a higher high in that 1 minute.
It's a fishtail.
So another story.
Oh, the one that was cool, it was the limon
The lime, yeah.
yeah, so is
You
that
see that we were so confused. It's like I don't know. We don't have that.
Well, it seems like you, like what they were talking about.
What he was explaining for us Dominican is the same.
That's what I was asking.
It's exactly the same.
Oh, you've got to say this one.
Yeah, it's like well, you can say it then like
Okay. So, in our country, in Canada, in the States, in, well, I'm not sure if we're
I think
looking
the whole North
outside.
America.
I think North America, if I'm not mistaken, could be European as well. So, not sure about that. So, I'm not going to extend it to them just in case we are going to upset people. But we've got lemonade and we've got limeade. So, lemonade is made with lemons, and we've got limeade that's made with lime. So Davey sends me this morning a Colombian gentleman, a Cuban gentleman that says, well, it seems like I was, oh, this is not. So I was confused because all of my life I've been lied to. I've been drinking limeade all my life, thinking it was lemonade because that's all I knew. So when Davey came here and he says, well, you know, like...
We have those weird
Lime
conversations sometimes about the...
Yeah, well, what do you mean lemon? Lemon is the same. It's just, well, no, it's just we've got lemon and we've got limes. And Davey says, no, we call them just both of them lemon. One is
Yellow,
green
one, the
and
other
one
is-
is yellow. No. There's lemonade
Yeah.
and there's limeade. And this is what the conversation was this morning of that gentleman saying, well, no, I thought it was lemonade all this time and it was just a green lemonade. But
Right.
no, that's not how that works. So that was funny.
Yeah,
Okay, Spy's doing a lower low.
Yeah, like now it's gonna go lower. Like now it's gonna, like you say when I like, and this is value here, like for the volume thing. You see that candle here?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's high. That's average. That's high. Where is the high? At the VWAP. Why did that accomplish pretty much what this accomplished here? Like you see, lower, 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 big candles, super high, just that little candle. And like that's the signal I look on Nvidia in the 5 minute here, here, to get short. Yeah, like I re-shorted after, but like that's why I say that's not the kind of the chart I should be looking at. I should be looking at the 1 minute. So that's why I know in that one I jumped the trigger, but if you go to the 1 minute, there is a volume spike right before. Like, well, that was after. But, well, if I don't see that, I see it here. That candle is bigger than the last three. And what did it accomplish? Compared to the others? Dojis. And when we have a bigger candle, we have advancement toward which side?
Down.
Exactly. So that's why it's gonna sound in the bigger. We should do a short with that one because it's like it will sound like, oh, a SPY shouldn't make a higher high. And look, like it was in that candle. Then it just went all the way down. So it has its place, but we have to be flexible with that volume analysis. So yeah, coming back to the line thing, it's like there is a bunch of things like the accent thing that we were talking in yesterday. At some point, they're gonna be looking for that. Like when I sit down and
The what?
you know the accent.
Mm-hmm,
Like in Spanish, when you talk,
Rapido.
the accent slow down a little bit. Like yes, you accentuate. Like that's why it's an accent. Like that's
Yeah, I'm getting
like
better, Zach. That in speaking Spanish, that now it corrects the speed of my the way I
the
say
accents. Yeah, where she
it, and
put
the accent. So now we're debating accents. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
It's a good.
Not
And I
there
want.
yet.
Yeah. So continue on your. I need to make a comment for Zach after.
No, yeah, just that like I remember that at school, like and it was like primary, when they were explaining the accent, like she say you slow down in the accent, like, but it's not like probably the wrong thing there is like if you are normally talking and you have to accentuate one syllable, I don't know how
Syllable.
syllable, like because you have to
Syllable.
accentuate that one, like maybe the natural way of talking is gonna come slower because you are doing an extra effort to accentuate, like you don't speed it up there. It's actually so I don't know if the explanation from like the teacher was based in it's normal that it will sound slower because you are accentuating that, but like yeah, those words sometimes you say words that like it has a little acceleration at the end. Like you remember when you were saying naranja, you don't have to say that, but like
Naranja.
in the past Marie used to say naranja and it was accelerating right at the end, naranja, and we say like why at the end do you go like ha? So and like no we
Oh,
do,
so
we
it's,
don't
oh
laugh
no,
at
we
it.
had
It's just like
no.
but like and
It's
yesterday
fun.
was about the word rapido.
Rapido.
So she say rapido and at the end it sounds a little bit faster than how Wu will say.
Just a little.
So, but yeah,
But for me, the way that I see it is, hey, if you're starting to correct the speed that I'm saying,
I
that
know
means I'm doing good.
You should be very proud. Yeah.
yeah, I'm proud if you're correcting my speed and where I'm putting my accent.
Like sometimes we are walking downstairs here, like to begin this thing, and like she's saying a whole phrase in Spanish, and like at home we speak a lot of Spanish with the girls and so
Continually.
yeah. So because like I'm used to hear Spanish here, like and she just come and say something in Spanish. It sounds so natural that I don't register, and we keep talking and blah blah blah, and like 5 minutes later, like, did you just say this, and this, and this? Oof, it's getting
I
there.
got to get better.
you're gonna be able to go to Dominican Republic and say something else than "a cerveza, por favor."
Well, the reason that I am getting better is that's what I said, right? I need to get the nitty gritty of your
The
parents, of how
Oh, you
you
had
guys
that
were
already.
young, when you guys were young,
Yeah.
and to know when they're talking about us.
No, they wouldn't do that.
You know, I'm kidding. But I wanted to just add, though, to you, Zach. For me, as you know, we were working together over a year ago, and oh my God, you have such a huge improvement. And I was just thinking about that in English. Go, Zach, go. That's
Yeah.
crazy how much you've improved.
Zach, all your classes and things like that in Quebec is in French, right?
Yeah, and I have I passed the test for like you have to pass a test where they like you have headphones and they tell you like Robert went to the store and then you have to say where did Robert went. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty easy. But yeah, so there's a test and then you have a grade after.
Oh, nice.
Depending on that grade, you have like a different class. So
Okay.
like if you're really low, you have 3 class, so it's really hard to place it. Like you have to do another session almost because of that.
Ugh.
That's bad.
Aye, aye.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2 classes, then one. Once you reach a level, you either have English advanced or another language like Spanish or whatever. And I was on the highest category, so
Very nice.
Hey, congratulations. Oh, it shows.
You
It's
save
incredible.
time there and you can learn something else.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happened
but-
to me.
I would want to learn Spanish, but I think I'll choose English to because it's the class
Yeah,
is
for-
workplace English.
For your career, is super needed.
I think it's better, yeah. But,
Absolutely. Yeah, that's how I learned. I took a year in Spanish in college exactly because of that. My English was very advanced. Always spoke English at home. So when they offered, hey, do you want to learn Spanish? But
Yeah.
Spanish, my God, hey, the dog is, it was very basic. It was not crazy.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
I find a
spy.
lot of people in this side of the province
Spy.
and I mentioned that yesterday I think to you, like when you go to the store here in Quebec, like you see many items they have 3 languages. Like I mean, like for example in Ontario normally it will be like French and English, but in Quebec you have French, English, and then Spanish. And like I don't know why. Like I'm pretty sure if we open the refrigerator, we have something that have the 3 languages. And I say, why?
I believe Costco has adopted that.
So it's
yeah, it's like in little letters. Like Spanish is smaller, I think, usually.
like well, I say it like. Let me see.
In the States as well, right? When you're looking at the States, the second language in the States is Spanish.
Yeah, because of the sound.
Yeah, look, it's very simple. I have this is a fix a flat, so it's a spray for the tire, and it has a thing. What did I see? Yeah, right here. Okay, refer.
Okay, did we have another news come out?
Oh, maybe I had a brain fart. This one is not the one that. Yeah, this one doesn't have that, but like, yeah, it's just no. It's in the same size letter normally, but it's like my question is just asking here why why it's inclusive. It's very nice that it's inclusive because it's not only Spanish. Like I mean, like I have seen with 5 language like I don't know if it's
Those are
Portuguese.
usually, so just so that you know, so those are usually European companies.
Oh yeah.
If your product comes from Europe, you will have Germany, Spanish, Italian, and
Nice.
English and French.
Very nice.
So if they come from the States, you will have English and
Only-
Spanish.
States is English,
In
Spanish.
Spanish. Sometimes they'll put French, but very rarely because they're two official languages. Well, Spanish is huge, right? Okay, the bid on
Right.
PLTR has been pulled completely. I went short, so, but
I was trying to find a thing here that's dun, 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 like a big siren, but I couldn't find it yet because those freaking trades are paying good. Like man, like we have to make something very noisy. It's not like the horse or
yeah. No, it's an explosion.
it's something that really have to make a noise.
Put the nuclear.
I like it. I like it.
I found a web page where
I
we
like
have a
it.
lot of things like that, but yeah, it's like man, like patient, like and you see, human waiting is waiting a lot. We have been waiting here forever, but like I mean, hey, it's like it never broke the top in any of them. It never broke the top in PLTR. It never broke the top on MBDA. And I say I want to trim PLTR a little bit more than MBDA. So let's start doing that.
Wow. To the floor. To the floor.
Through the window to the floor.
Yeah, we can say to the window, to the wall. It's to the window, through the floor.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna go for myself. Not trading anymore.
Money talk.
Okay.
Here comes the
I've
money.
a couple of almost.
Okay, my guy. You have fun and
Always great that you join us. Have
Yeah,
a wonderful
very nice.
day.
You two guys, tomorrow I won't be there, but Friday I'll be there.
okay.
Excellent.
Okay, boss.
I'm there.
See you then.
Take care. Bye.
Bye, take care.
Bye.
Nice guy.
Yeah. It's my guy.
I love when you say that. That's my guy. That's my guy. Yeah, it's funny how you two immediately had a good complexity.
Well, we are very aligned to everything. Like, we both want to be rich, so
Yeah, because you're the only two on the planet that wants that.
it's a work in progress, but you know. But now Zach is like, as I say all the time, like you give this little information, then he comes and like have a whole universe and say, you know what, you can do this and that. It's like,
And that's something that you guys have in common a lot.
people that want to know something, they really want to know something for real, they will get it.
Well said.
So,
We need to do Dumbo's nail.
yeah. You got you.
Several times.
You wanna help me to do that?
Sure.
No, I'm kidding.
No, seriously. It'll
There
be
was
my
a lady.
pleasure.
We brought her to a place that there was a lady that she was good. She was able to do things. So I don't know if she knocked him out before, but then she did a good job. There we go. I'm gonna trim NVIDIA. It's just a matter of discipline. It's like I have been waiting for the big tray so long, and it's like, hey, this is not the day. It's rangy. So gonna be watching NVIDIA for a little bit. I think you're gonna do that before the streaming end. So I'm gonna take half of that, and the rest we're gonna leave it for whatever it wants to do. And Yeah.
We didn't get news, right, at 11 of anything?
Not that I know. I'm gonna check it actually. No, there was nothing coming out at that time. Unless somebody's grabbing the microphone.
I was
somewhere
going to
else,
say
it's
that's
like-
what I'm going to check. Because Mr. T could have.
Mr. T.
I can't even say his name, so I'm not going to say his name. Did Mr. T talk?
Hey, papi. Hey, we had time to play. We had time to do things. So
Oh, for sure. No. Oh, well.
Look at that selling pressure right there. It's super crazy.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
We're gonna work in my discipline because my guy, you today decide to not take partial, and that's not good. That's not good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good job not being red today. Beautiful. You. I'm red.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, in these volatile markets, I may be. I was thinking about that a little earlier, because going in the first 5 minutes smokes me very, very, very hard. So because I'm not, obviously it's not clear enough. So I think I'm going to be adopting sitting on my hands for the first 5.
yeah.
Because
so-
after that seems to be a little clearer, but because I'm out twice or 3 times in the first 5 minutes, then I end up feeling the pressure of trading my P&L.
yeah,
So I believe I'm going to be sitting on my hands for the first 5. Putting order ins if I need to at special levels, but
that helped a
really,
lot.
yeah, I believe so too.
Like-
Believe because then you get emotional, you get like, oh my God, what's happening? Even more confused. So in this kind of volatile market, I believe I'm going to be sitting on my hand a little bit more.
Like when you were on vacation, I was I was even trading like pre-market, and like it was very good, but there were like 2 days. I think it was only 2 days
Okay.
that like one day like because what happens is that when I take a pre-market trade, the stop loss doesn't work.
Of course.
So, like, I have to be watching this thing so close, especially if volatility right before the open. You know how we do, or like so. One day happened that I took a bigger loss because that day I decided to move the stop loss, like, and it was ridiculous. And the other time was that in my head the market was open already, but it was not. So it was just missing like 30 seconds. So it went through my stop loss and went even lower, and like I catch two big losses in there. So because of that, I say, you know what, I won't take any pre-market trade for now. In the future, I know like we can get platform that will fix that, and probably I can get a script that will work with that. But right now, I don't have a setup that will work for me to do that. So, but we have to, we have to address this. Like, if your losses are coming from the opening, okay, just wait a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right?
like they were gonna climb on for the selling, so like it's gonna bounce. But like, I have big doubt that the market is gonna hold the bottom today. Well, SPY didn't do it at all. Like,
No.
Nvidia and PLTR haven't went there yet. Like if you see, Nvidia, yes, when it broke the low, but it's managing like good. It's like it's trying to go back up. PLTR didn't even broke it. Like it's
Not
just
yet.
halfway.
No.
And but the SPY, look at SPY. SPY broke it and stayed there. So yeah. Yeah, in the last 2 weeks I have 2 red days.
Fantastic.
One of them was huge. But the other was okay. Again, I know I sound like a tape, but like I have to say those things because it's
A broken record, they say.
yeah like a broken record, but like I have to say those things because hey, we came from there. And it's funny because it only looks like capitulation in the 5. Look at that candle in the 5 minute there. In the volume. Like let's say if we say that one and that one. Those are 2 different tickets. A year ago, 2 years ago, what you gonna do based on that?
Long.
Yeah. How many times it worked? So now, like, I have a good picture of when that worked, and like, I got that good picture thanks to you because you remember when you were on vacations and
I'm gonna kick your ass.
yeah, when you were on vacation and you were like saying, oh, PLTR long, like reverse from now, and it was 2 different days, well, Thursday and Friday.
Correct.
Thursday, it
Dead
worked
on.
so well that I say, oof, what happened here? And then Friday, when you came, you say again the same thing, like reverse from there.
And it was
And, like-
not reversing, it just went.
It was reversing, but when it found congestion, or resistance, whatever, it couldn't hold on. So when that happened, like I went back in the weekend, and I look at the volume of both things.
And
the,
there was a difference.
the day that you were right, the volume kept coming in higher and higher for like 20 minutes. While the day that it didn't work, the volume just came in like for 5 minutes.
Okay.
So that's a nice pop. But again, look at SPY. Jumping the trigger. the big question here is the market gonna be able to pull out the same that happened yesterday, like morning of shorts, afternoon of
Move
longs?
longs, yeah.
It's,
Rebalancing in the afternoon.
yeah. Normally maneuvers doesn't get repeat from one day to the other because like that is more confusing. What did I say? That funny word? That word in a funny way?
No. I'm just. I'm observing the spread on PLTR. It's still blowing my mind.
Killing me softly with his song. Can you repeat your thing? I think I hear you correctly, but like
Okay. The spread?
no, what you say about PLTR?
I said the spread on PLTR is still blowing
yeah.
my mind.
Like the
But I believe it's flipping there, but again.
the name that I have seen that have the widest spread, like wild, that it was crazy, having Roku. Like Roku, the TV company. Like, and let's see. And today's quiet actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's a thing.
0.1, that's still.
Like PLTR is
6.
no, yeah, no. Look, this is 0.5, 0 thing. This is
Okay.
like Roku.
It's 0.1.
It's flat 10 cents. So
That's
like,
huge.
When it move, like it doesn't change. It's 10 cents. When it change, like but like then like that's what I say. Like in the past, whenever I trade, like when it move, it's like 25 cents. Look, 15 cents. And what is the price? It's even cheaper than PLTR. Yeah, I don't know due to what. Maybe it's something related to share structure. The structure.
Oh, thank you, PLTR. Thank you.
Yeah, it's going higher.
Look at SPY.
Yeah.
Look at the PLTR. Where are you gonna smoke me?
Where are you gonna smoke? Well, probably at the VWAP. I was not a answer for it was not a question for me to answer it.
Here we go.
Don't say that! That's exactly what happened. Sake do. Sake do.
Okay, everybody, I'm gonna walk you through my trades. It haven't been an easy day. Today, nothing easy. So,
No,
You okay if we start wrapping it up?
Oh, boy.
Okay, so again, I was very tempted to take a trade on IBIT, and then I'm glad I never took it. Like Marie, if you see, like we flush, but the level, the 51 that I say was huge.
Yeah, look at that.
You remember
Perfect.
I said it's the only level I'm gonna drop there because of the sizes, and it's like it never broke through. Like I mean, it pierced it,
But you didn't take IBIT.
I didn't take it because I was looking long. Mm-hmm. In my head, I was like, "Oof, long here." I say long at the VWAP. Whoever took that long at the VWAP, it never worked. But then it never even broke the 51. So, but what I'm saying here, like you will see that every day I trade PLTR and Nvidia is because like I chase more consistency. So I like to be familiar with this price action. But once in a while, I take a trade here and there, like INTC, SMCI, IBIT, TKQ, whatever. But it's just for now. For today, it was just only Nvidia and PLTR. So I'm gonna walk you through my trades as I say, and for this Nvidia, like it have a very rangy day. Like that's why, like now that I say it's like we haven't been easy, probably like because of that, because it's rangy and we don't do that good in rangy days. So, but basically, at the open here, I went long, took a loss. I was looking short around here, but I was never get like 18 was exactly the price that it print, and I never get filled for the short at that 18. So because I never got filled for the short, I say it's okay. So I just gonna look for the long here and see if we move back up to the 1750 something like that. But when we go back up, we didn't even reach 1750. We find a wall at 17. So I have been going long out with a loss, short, wrong price for sure. Add to the short, took a loss again. So then long, got out. How did I do this? Let's see. Long, took a loss. Short, add to the short. Here we have to zoom in a little bit. Add to the short again and got out. Yeah, that's exactly like that. Then I went long and took a little profit there, whatever it was. So I guess it never moved. So then no man, I'm super confused. Like, look, I went long, out, short. Here, if you can help me, Marie, like if ever you are not on a trade, like I know this is a short. I went short here, not long. So, but I don't know why I have two executions for the out. So for the out, I have two executions for some reason. I don't know.
I think I heard you there saying I need to trim you because of the risk.
Okay, so this, I'm pretty sure, 100% sure this was a short because it's the only partial I took. Like, that's why I memorized it because I have done that run today. I didn't took any partial, so, but that one, that partial. And this one again here. So, then it got out. I got out at break even. Then shorted again, took a loss. Shorted again, break even. Shorted again, partial. And I am holding 50% of, like that was a 50% partial. I'm holding the other 50% because I think that this name is going to go to 113. I might be wrong, but we're going to see. So, but you having good PL, in NVIDIA. Just tricky because of the range thing. So, and then we have PLTR.
Yeah, that was a good trade.
Yeah, PLTR, I'm going to clean up here. So, short, add to the short, got out with a loss. Short, got out with a loss. Then short, add to the short, partial. Partial, and holding the rest for whatever it wants to do. So, as...
That was amazing that you were able to hold it for $3. Whoo!
Yeah, but like right now I have a little share here because this is 50%. I only have like 30%, maybe less. 25% of the position is what I have left here. So, but yeah. So good trading there in general. Like no matter what, I won't be red today. And like right now, I just gonna see if this trade really develop a little bit better. But yeah, that was for me. Spy seems to be like if he wants to keep going down, but lack of momentum right now, I would say. So, what about you, Marie?
Oh my God, red day for sure. So not a good day. What happened is I went a little bit too aggressive on Nvidia and on PLTR at the open. So when we're looking at the open, yeah. So right there at the VWAP, a little bit above, I went long.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
See one along here, okay?
Yeah, huge loss.
Oh yeah, I see.
You see that loss?
Yeah.
Because I went really aggressive. And then I went long again here.
Long again here, yeah.
Had it on there. Took a loss. Long again. Added here. Took
Yeah.
a loss.
You see your partial right there, like.
Yeah, and this here is in the first 5 minutes. You see how bad that was?
Yeah, that's
that
all-
was
all at the
brutal.
open.
Brutal. So, went long again here.
Yeah, that's the partial I see that you partial around.
And
the
then I
stop.
partial there. That
See
was a
over here,
good,
partial over here.
absolutely. But then I broke even.
Broke even, perfect.
So, but I could have
I
went
see
out.
you left it quiet after.
Yeah, and then I walked away. I said enough because like that this here killed me. Like started. So then I started to trade my P&L. I only traded Nvidia and PLTR. So then when we're looking at Nvidia, look at SPY now. I'm walking away. So then PLTR. If I'm looking, I went long again, very aggressive at the PCL. Took a loss right here. Then went long again. Added on the pullback here. Kept adding on the pullback too aggressively. Then I
lost
took a
again.
loss there. Went long again here. Got me out at my stop loss. Went long again here. That was the good trade.
And then you
Took
move in your
partial. Exactly. So I moved into my. So then I took partial here. Added here. What happened there? No idea. Took a partial there. Added on the pullback too aggressive. So that's what I meant by I was trading my
Your
my P&L
mhm.
because the opening was brutal to me.
So
So
that's a Christmas tree.
exactly. So then this is what, because it did move in my favor, but if I wouldn't have added so aggressively here, trading my P&L, then it wouldn't have got me out here at break even, right? So went long here, added again on the pullback, again, trading the P&L, and then broke even. Went back in, took partial, broke even, and then I went short. Added, didn't take any partial, broke even. So traded, I'm gonna be honest with you, like a, well, how do you say Becca?
Back,
Absolutely.
But
So huge number of tickets. Like I said, the open
like,
was
you
brutal
took
to
the
me.
words out of my mouth. Like that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like the tickets, because those fees are pounding up.
So no,
So
it did not do well today at all. Felt the pressure at the open. Like when you're looking at the open, so because this is the open, so at the open on just PLTR for the open, it's a $4
yeah,
in 2 candle. So was not expecting that. Same with Nvidia. So Nvidia at the open, same thing. When we're looking at Nvidia, it's at almost $3 at the open. So no, I need to sit on my hands because then after that it's emotional trading,
Yeah.
right? So then we just get into,
revenge.
oh my God,
revenge.
yeah, exactly. I've got to take it back. I got to take it back. This isn't right. And that's exactly what I did, and just worsened the position that I was already in for the open. So yeah, not good. Tomorrow we'll be a little bit more disciplined.
Yeah,
A lot
Yeah.
more disciplined, not a little, a lot.
definitely. We're gonna work that. We are a good team, so we
Absolutely.
after the show we do a revision and we both try to help each other.
Absolutely.
And yeah, So yeah, that's gonna be everything for today. Today we had a lot of fun. Like I mean, we brought some different subjects to the table because we were waiting a lot for the trade to develop. So we had Zach, and yeah, we were talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and at the same time, the main thing in the channel is trading. But I think we're gonna be free to talk about. We have to feel free to talk about anything because it's like it's the idea of trading together, trading with more a community is that you make it fun, and also we learn together. So if you see mistakes and things like that, you're able to call it out and say, why will you go short in that? Or why will you go long in that matter?
Absolutely.
And we are able to reflect, do a little reflection around those observations. So yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. We're gonna be here every day from 9 a.m. to 11:30. As I said, this week we are a little bit flexible with that because we are in March break and we have to take care of other things. So, but yeah, I hope everybody like what you see. If not, feel free to drop off any comment, and we're gonna be here tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.